Okay, so here we have Android Studio. We are running Android 4.0.3, which is ice cream sandwich, or that's what the application is built on. So here we have Android Studio IDE and Java code. A few imports. Here's where the main work comes in play. It brings in the URL for the website, and it will load that up, and the user can scroll through that, press all the buttons, enter text in the text fields, and if they need to, they can always press the back button, and the page will go back to the previous page as many times as it can, or as many times as it needs to, depending on how many times the button's been pressed. So, this is the main code behind it. This is the main visual aspect, which, as you can see, is nothing. That doesn't mean there's nothing there. It just means there's nothing, like, I guess, Android Studio layout stuff. There's no buttons and cool stuff like that, which would have been cool, but I thought it would be be able to have a home page for when the app opens, and then be able to press the sign up button, and it would lead them to the sign up page. I got the buttons on there, but if I had sign up button, it'd be a sign up button, like the help button, the about button, the home button. But once the buttons got on there, I couldn't link them properly to the proper paths I needed to take, and that comes in where not understanding the full commands in Android Studio just means you need to work with it a lot more. So we ended up going a different direction, and we just brought in the whole URL, whole website into the application itself. It doesn't redirect it to a web browser. It just loads up the web page in the application itself. And here we have a little loading screen, and this will be a loading screen while someone were to tap on the app, and while it's loading, it doesn't just pause or anything. And this is what people will see. It's called a splash screen, and we can see that in effect when we look into the game capture, the little capture card. Let's see, we're capturing the emulator. Here it is. So this is just emulator from Android Studio. I'm using the little customized version, which is just a smaller version of the main one that they provide. Nothing special. You can see the font's a little blurry. That's just because it's a lower screen, and I expanded it up a little bit, blew it up a little bit on the recording, so you can see a little bit better what's going on. Otherwise, it'd be way too small. You can never tell. So if we just kind of unlock it, we can go back to the studio. We can run the app, and in a second, I'll get a window that says where you want to run it, and I'll just push it, or I'll just tell it to run it on the currently running emulator. Now this emulator is just basic. There's nothing customized about it. It's the same thing that, like I said, that is already running on Android Studio when you install it. And it's okay. Now hopefully we'll see something appear over here. Hopefully it doesn't crash. It usually crashes, but there's that splash screen. Splash screen will load up, and like I said, while the app is loading, it'll have the splash screen out here. It sometimes varies, but I don't know what it does not like, but for some reason the emulator has crashed. Yeah, I cannot seem to get it to work. It's about the 50,000th time. I would love to show the fact that it actually does work, but I cannot do that right now. This is a main issue I've had with the recording and Android Studio's emulator. OBS is okay with recording out pretty much everything. It doesn't like recording my monitors, but it doesn't mind recording everything else from Windows and specific games and other stuff like that. It just doesn't like that stinking emulator, or something clashes when the emulator is running and it tries to run the app. While the emulator is running, it's fine, but when it tries to run the app on emulator, it ends up messing up. So we can't do that apparently. I tried it too many times. I'm gonna have to give up on that. I could probably try downloading another recording thing, but seeing as I don't really have the patience or time to do that, I would not be doing that. So we're just gonna leave it at that. The instructions on running the app is in the README document. It's a README Word document that can. It's basic stuff. You just find the unzip the folder provided and open Android Studio. Wherever you save that unzipped folder to is just go to that directory, and you would just open that from there. So in here I have my Android Studio projects, and there's a few projects, and you just click on that one that's unzipped, and you press OK, and you'll end up with something similar to this. I don't know which windows will be open, but you may not have any windows open, but this will all be here on the side, and look through all the codes. That's all I can do, apparently. OBS or Android Studio, one or the other, or both, is limiting me on what can be displayed. But I promise you, it does run, and hopefully you'll see that when you run it yourself. So, read the README, and that's all I gotta say. Hope this works. See you guys next time.